So before we get into it, I want to just talk to the DJs.
Yes.
Right?
Please do.
So DJs, if a couple says that they don't want a particular song or genre played in their wedding, even if you get to the wedding and you think, oh, this genre that the couple specifically said they did not want will really get this crowd going. Like, this crowd is for this vibe. You know, if the couple say they don't want it, don't play it. Don't play it.
Please do not.
And if there's a list of songs that they do want played, and in your professional opinion, you think that this has been done so many times before, like, why are they playing this at their wedding? Like, I don't feel like, it has so many other things. If they want those songs, play those songs. I mean, if you want to give your opinion before the wedding, and you all want to have a conversation, that is fine. You can have a conversation with them before the wedding. But don't agree, yeah, I'll play that song. And then on the day of the wedding, don't play the people them song. Right? Trouble.
Yes. I fully agree. That is very, very important. I like how you talk to the DJs that day, right? But it's important as well as why it's important for couples to be clear with the DJ.
Yeah.
Now, the DJ is the person who helps create the whole vibe of the day, right? The kind of vibe that you want for the day, especially for the reception part. The DJ is critical in creating that vibe that you want to bring out at your wedding, right?
So you as a couple, you have to communicate with your DJ, ask specific questions, tell them certain things.
Yes.
To ensure that the vibe you want is, portrayed on the DJ.
Yeah, so true. So there are questions that you really want to ask the DJ before booking him.
Some of the questions would be like music selection.
Yeah.
You want to ask him, can I provide a list of songs? I mean, some couples want to provide a list of songs to play at the wedding. Some couples don't. Some couples just want to hire a DJ and you vibes, and that's fine. But if it is you want a particular list of songs, you want to ask your DJ, can I provide a list of songs?
Fine, know that. Don't assume,
because some DJs might say, nah, I don't know. And you want to find out like how he handles requests from guests.
Yes,
like,
that is very important.
Because if Tanti Sandra come and say she wants to hear the song, like, what is his response? Like, how he deals with your guests, because you want your guests to have a good time as well.
Yes, so it's important to have that conversation with him. Even for if you want to give suggestions in terms of how to handle it, because the DJ might say, well, how do you want me to handle it?
Yes, exactly.
Right, so you could be prepared to give suggestions for that as well. I think even asking a DJ about equipment. Now, one of the assumptions sometimes people make is they assume when they hire a DJ that they hire a song team.
Yes.
Right? Now, the thing is that some DJs may have a whole sound system, but a DJ is different from a song tech or somebody who has a sound system. It is different, right? So you need to know, if you're hiring a DJ, what is he coming with, right? Some DJs may just have a mixing board where they come and they plug into a song system, right? So you may have to hire a song system or rent a sound system separately to that, right? And then have song technicians, because not all DJs are song technicians, right? So it's critical to find out that, like, what the DJ is bringing, what they are offering. Because as I said, some do, some don't.
Exactly. Right? And you want to know what is your DJ's performance style. Is he coming with a mic man to hype up the crowd? Because not all DJs come with a mic man. Some DJs will hype the crowd for themselves.
Yes.
Some DJs
just play.
They come to play music, right? They come to play music. So you want to know, you want to ask the question, how, if there's an announcement to be made, is he okay with making announcements? Like all those things. They just want to find out. From
because and that's important for your style. Right? Because you might want a mic man or you may not want one. Because you may just want to be grooving with music.
No such a mic man. So it's important to ask the question.
And then it's also important to know, like, if you're having a band for the wedding, like, how would the DJ relate with the band and that kind of thing. So you need to be clear on those things like this time for the DJ to play and time for band to play and how they could merge together and that kind of thing. So it's important to be clear with regards to those things. Find out what time the DJ is coming to set up. Like how soon in advance before the wedding do you need to come? Because that's something that you may have to relay to the venue. And even you need to know, okay, that the DJ is ready an hour before the wedding, half an hour before the wedding. The DJ is set and ready. So find out what time are they coming to set up. And I say in DJ, but DJ and sound system.
Yes, yeah.
Right? What time are they coming to set up?
Yes. And I think it's important to ask for a contract or something written.
Yes.
In terms of what the DJ is offering, fees, when down payment needs to be made, all those things. It's always good to have things in writing.
I think that's something that is usually not done, especially for DJs.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes it might be that you could even prepare something.
Yeah.
Right? For the DJ to sign.
Enough,
right?
Yeah.
You can prepare something because a lot of times DJs don't have a contract or something prepared. Right? But you want to make sure that those things
because, you know, you want to know things like in the case of an emergency too, you want to know, all right, if something happens at the DJ's end, in case of an emergency, is there a backup plan?
Yes.
Is there, you know,
what
are the refund policies if he or she not able to make it that day, or just, you know, you already made your deposit and then he gets an emergency.
And then in your case, if you have a change, like what is the policy that he has in place if you change the date or you have to make a cancellation or something happens, what is that, what policy he has in place? All right, so that is, all those things should be in the contract. DJs coordinating with vendors is something that you have to consider as well, especially like a videographer, right? Now, this may be the DJ or this might be the song tech. If the DJ has a song system, then you will have to coordinate with the DJ. If it is a separate song technician, then you will have to coordinate with him in terms of how do they coordinate with the song technician. Because most times if you're doing video, you'll need to plug into the system or pull a feed from the system to your camera, to your board or something like that. So it's important to find out how would the DJ coordinate with the other vendors or whoever vendors they have to liaise with.
So is it that you're asking the DJ if he can coordinate with the videographer, or asking
if he is able to? So find out the information. Like how
if the videographer needs a feed or
Alright, so you could find out that if he says no, well, the videographer call him, or the videographer will have to walk with his equipment, or you know, they could coordinate. And of course, a coordinator helps with doing those things.
Yes, for sure.
So you just always want to make sure that there is smooth communication with all the vendors, right? So the DJ and all the other vendors, you want to make sure that it is just a smooth thing, that everybody understands their roles, their responsibility. You are clear with all your details. They are clear with all their details. You know?